Hello? Oh, now you can hear me. Hold on a second. Let me change this because this is over. Subscribe to the new channel. There we go. Hello, everyone. How's it going? This is gonna be last stream from Portland, Oregon. This is it. Hello to Allison, Spiral Bloke, Shannon S. catching it for the first time. Polyurethane. I put the URL in there. Today's Tuesday. Zoe's here. Stephen Rankin's here. We are going to play some Clock Tower. I have some fun ideas based on some stuff that I played yesterday here in Portland, Oregon at Peninsula Park, the local group Rose City Clock Tower. I encourage you to join their Discord. I don't know what it is. um, I assume it's a public Discord. Why not? You know what? Let me paste it in here just so you guys can see it. But can I invite? You're allowed to invite people. Am I allowed to invite? Oh, interesting. The Discord's all wonky because I'm streaming, right? What if I paste this? Nope, that didn't work. I'll ask him during the game. Rose City Clock Tower for Portland, Oregon. We played in a park yesterday. It was quite beautiful, and they did a whole event where every game had a Chris Grace element to the game. So we'll be playing with one of those scripts very shortly. So yeah, I guess let's get started. Hello, everybody. I have the chat with me. So first of all, Benny, can you Discord me if you want viewers to join the Rose City Clock Tower Discord? Send me a link I could paste if they're interested, if they're in the Portland area and want to play Clock Tower. Very good group of people. We played yesterday in the park. Vi ran a game. I think Jerome ran the other game that I was in. And we're going to be taking one of Benny's ideas for the first game today, just to show the viewers the script. It's called Scarjo Brewing after Benny, and this is Trouble Brewing minus Butler minus Drunk plus Mutant plus a Chris Grace character, and minus Scarlet Woman plus Harpy. Chris Grace reads, "You think you are a townsfolk, but you are Scarlett Johansson as Chris Grace. If the demon dies with 5 or more players alive, not travelers, you become the evil demon." I will clarify to all the players into the stream. I didn't get a chance to edit the JSON. It should be if the demon dies during the day. So that'll cover regular death or execution. But if the imp wants to star pass at night, it doesn't have to go. It won't go to like automatically to the Chris Grace. So, I mean, maybe it should, but we won't run it that way today. Um, okay. I'm going to go and make a bag. See y'all in a bit. Bye. All right. I have enjoyed Portland very much. I can see this being a little second city for me to pop up to because from Los Angeles, it's a 2 hour flight from Burbank Airport. And pretty much if you fly out of Burbank, I'll go to any city that you can fly out of Burbank to. So, interesting. All right, let's make our bag. Wait till you see the second script I got for you. So we have 11 players. I think we'll go Baron and a Poisoner with the Imp. We'll have a Mutant and a Recluse, and then we'll just have these 7. Let's take out Soldier, and we'll put in Undertaker? Question mark. How about no investigator? And a virgin. How about that? Yes, we've got Arwell. So, okay, let's see. Do I have enough people? I need to do one more, I think. I need a drunk. Oh, no, no, Bear. I need to take one out. Sorry. I always get this incorrect. Let's take out the librarian. Yeah. think this works. I think this works. Okay, so poisoner, virgin, fortune teller, baron, imp, recluse, undertaker, empath, mutant. Washerwoman, we'll see. Uh, let's have the washerwoman see. Oh, wait, this is going to solve the Chris Grace issue. Okay, let me think about this. Fortune teller uh for a red herring, let's put Samantha, who will always read as evil. I think Adam. I'm going to go with my standard thing of like, oh, I wish I'm going to have to make one of these a drunk. So wait, hold on a second. Who do I want to be drunk in this situation? Maybe Pan Pan, the empath. Also think about who do we potentially want on the team, you know? Uh the funny thing is we could just give Pan Pan correct information the whole time until they hit Raj. I think I am going to make Pan Pan the Chris Grace. Um, also, last night, I mean, I've done it before, but when you do these kind of like special JSONs, it gets complicated. Figuring out, I spent like 20 minutes last night trying to configure this, and it turned out there was just like an extra comma before a close bracket. And then you do stuff like you do programming stuff where when you do like sometimes when you do these JSON lists, you list like, let's say you list 4 items, right? There's a convention in that where you leave the last comma on the last one anyway. Like you don't, you do item, comma, item, comma, item, comma. And then for the last one, you do item and you leave the comma on it because people are like, yeah, what if you add more or whatever? So I've been doing that. And I think one of those caused the JSON to break or something. I think the empath is going to get a 0 night one. I don't want Pan Pan to know immediately that they are drunk. This is what I'm thinking. Okay. So anyway, the washerwoman, let's have the washerwoman see the undertaker and the raven keeper. The recluse is here. Oh, so the empath has some good targets. Bluffs will be, we'll go investigator, mayor. Oh, we can just say, we can just give librarian. And they can point to whatever. Hello, Korthek. Have I got everybody else? Meth's going to go 0. The mutant slater, fortune teller, the red herring we have, the virgin, the poisoner, the raven keeper, and the washerwoman. And the amp. I think we're ready to go. Hello, Sienna Acre. Oh, wait till I tell you the why I didn't have an internet connection last week. Hello, William. All right, everybody, we're ready to start. You should have rolls, and I think we can all go to sleep. Good night. Okay. Remind me to tell you why I didn't have internet last week. Turned out to be kind of interesting. Oh, yes, I'll introduce them when we get back. I don't believe they are newbies to the game. All right. I'll show you in a second, Brett. This is a Trouble Brewing plus me. Hello. I'm here to tell you your imp is Vi, and your fellow minion is Raj. And who would you like to poison? Oh, wow. All right, very good. Thank you. I'm just double checking I have the right outsiders. I have 1, 2, 3, and there should be 1. Yeah, okay, good. Okay. Hey, what's up? Sorry, hold on 1 second because they can't hear you. So let me figure out what this is. 1 second. How do I do this? Properties, Google Chrome. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh. Now can you talk?
Yeah. Can you
Okay.
hear me?
Now town can hear you? Yes.
Chat.
Can you guys hear Raj? I'll wait for a chat verification before I proceed.
Yep. Hello, chat.
Okay, they can hear. I don't know why that
Got it.
happened. Anyway, Barry didn't say anything. Barry's your minion, or your other minion.
Oh, okay.
And your imp is Vi.
Imp is Vi. All right, for now.
Yeah, and your job is done. You're the Baron.
I'm good. I'm assuming Chris Grace is a bluff, so I'm just going to bluff that.
Okay. Well, I believe the character would not know it, by the way.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
but you could. I don't know. You could still bluff it.
We'll see. See ya.
Okay, cool. All right. You like how I said like I referred to the person who talked before, like as a joke, without realizing that I was revealing who I talked before, and it was just lucky because it was another minion. Hello. The audio wasn't working before, so chat just wants to say that they didn't hear your voice.
Oh, okay.
So
Hopefully chat can hear me now.
yes, if you
I
want to
will
hear
repeat
thoughts
now.
about your role. Oh, you were saying you haven't been on the same
I'll
team.
repeat verbatim exactly what I just
Oh,
said.
but you did say how many games have you played?
This is my 300th game according to the app.
Wonderful.
On the app, and I think it only counts games that last longer than 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So, but yes, but I haven't been evil in quite a long time. And with that in mind, I'm going to poison probably the most experienced player of the game, which is Nashville.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
There you go. That's beautiful Irish brogue. Hello.
Hello, Chris.
First of all, shout out for running the game last night at Peninsula Park. It was very fun. People out there, you should join the Rose City Clock Tower if you're in Portland. We're going to get you a Discord link at some point. But I'm here to tell you that your minions are Barry and Raj.
Barry and Raj, lovely.
And I have bluffs for you.
Hey, that's a great thing to have.
Slayer, Mayor, and Librarian.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, Chris.
All right. Good luck.
Bye.
Okay. Minion info's done. Actually, I probably shouldn't be checking these. Demons for them. We got the poisoner pick. The poisoner has poisoned the virgin for day 1. Let's talk to Adam. Hello.
Hello.
One bit of news for you. This week, I'm playing that MOBA board game.
Exciting.
The Guards of Atlantis 2. That is this fabled board game that people talk about. That's like a lifestyle game. I mean, it might be like the end of the Blood on the Clock Tower stream, and it becomes the Guards of Atlantis stream. Anyway, I'm just here to tell you that you've learned about 2 people. You've learned about Benny Boo, and you've learned about Meredith, and you learned that one of them is the Undertaker.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll look into that board game. I think I've heard of it in passing, but yeah, I'll check that out.
All right, cool. And if you want to check out board game info, subscribe to Noobs at the Game Table. I did. I bought this game called Guards of Atlantis 2 that is a MOBA like Dota 2, but it's a board game. And I think we're playing it this Thursday. And it's the kind of game, it's not unlike Clock Tower. They're like, the ideal play count is 4v4. And it's like, do I have 7 friends that want to play a competitive, like, battling board game? In Portland, I do. In LA, I don't know. Okay, we're going on to the empath, who I'm going to give a 0. Hello, Pan.
Hello.
Haven't seen you on the stream in a while.
Yeah.
Welcome back, and you learn a 0.
0, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Good luck. Let me get that link for you. Here you go, P peasants. There's your link. Noobs at the Game Table. And finally, the fortune teller. Hello, Distin.
Hi, Chris.
I don't think we chatted since we shot some of the Kickstarter stuff.
We haven't.
I hope
it
you
was
had fun.
So fun. Oh, I had a great time. I loved meeting Holly and Sullivan and some other new people. It was such a fun shoot.
I think people will be very excited about the way those games turned out.
Those
That's
some
all I'll
fun
say.
Games. Those were some fun games.
Who would you like to
so-
look at in your crystal ball?
I will, just to talk it through with you, I am going to check Meredith for sure. I feel like we're often on opposite teams, so I just want to check with Meredith so that I can trust her and work with her in this game.
Okay.
So I'm going to check Meredith and Barry.
You check Meredith and Barry, and you learn no.
Great.
Okay.
Great. So I must be the Chris Grace then.
Sure.
All right, thanks.
All right, good luck. Okay, I think that's it.
My dad came on the day, literally flew over Marlin to come see it. I'll tell you later.
Good morning, town. Barry flew on a Marlin. That's what I heard. Welcome back. I've been killed. Also, I want to welcome people we haven't seen in a while, like Pan, but also new faces like Arwell. We haven't seen Vi before. We've had Adam on, but not in a little while. Welcome, everybody. Also, I just want to read something from chat. They said, oh man, if the chat struggles with Rob Stern as a Chaos player, Arwell is going to break their minds.
Yay!
Arwell would not do that to me. Arwell would not do that to me. Rob Stern really did a lot.
Arwell is more organized chaos.
Okay. I will also say Brockwell said that we would love Arwell, but that's just people's names ending in well defending each other.
Yeah, right.
Sounds right.
Yeah. All right. Go have fun. Go talk.
It's the Well Mafia.
Does anybody want to do a 3-person chat?
Are there?
Hello, everybody. Just letting you know. Oh, is my face that where's my camera? Insta link. This one? Nope. Okay. Well, you can see me in the game. I'll figure this out. Anyway, the Chris Grace does this. Oh, I hate that you can't highlight text here. It automatically closes the window. You think you are townsfolk, but you are Scarlett Johansson as Chris Grace. If the demon dies with 5 or more players alive, not travelers, you become the evil demon. We clarified at the beginning of the game, it's if the demon dies during the day. I meant to put that in there, but it's not. This is a creation of Benny, who's in the game, from Portland's Clock Tower group. They added this they had a little event in the park yesterday, and they added a Chris Grace character to all of the scripts. So it's basically a drunk that is a Scarlet Woman, like a lunatic Scarlet Woman type thing. Okay, let's go listen to some conversations.
That is true.
That is true. Yeah. I am just hard claiming so that you all know how to act accordingly, because I'm the virgin. So if you would like to be confirmed as
yeah,
spy or a townsfolk, or if you would like to take away my ability because you are evil, feel free.
Okay, well, I don't know. Well, I don't know much about Clock Tower, but usually we do 2s, and because you've done a 1 and a 3, I need to. Oh no, you did a Yeah, you've done a 1, done a 2. I should give a 3 to average it out.
Yeah.
So I'm the Raven Keeper. I tried to do it like Benny did.
Just Raven Keeper?
No, I'm the Raven Keeper woman.
Recluse. Even.
There we go. Keeper woman.
Okay. Oh,
excellent.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Oh, Chris, just to recap for you, Diston claimed 3, Pan claimed 3, I claimed Chef.
Okay,
So,
wonderful.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Not you didn't miss much.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, I'm saying he looks pixely to me, but that he still looks pretty, and that's for the benefit of chat.
Thanks, chat. Yeah, for the benefit of chat, I look pretty, and also this top is a crop top.
I think these the servers sort of like prejudice towards your own view. So like, because Meredith, we're both on the West Coast, so Meredith looks pristine, and Barry does look like a Microsoft Paint pixelated.
It's so annoying. I look really fit in this cut off crop top hoodie thing I'm wearing. Never mind.
Ghost Rider, the '90s television show about the internet being tubed.
You are only the second person I know who I think even knows the TV show Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider?
Probably be one of the sprites in the Tempest.
Okay.
Prospero like controls-ish.
So my girlfriend is the one who knows all the Shakespeare stuff. I'll ask either of you to answer in Ninja Turtles terms, if you could.
Oh, sure. I would be Donatello.
Ooh, okay.
But specifically from the live-action movie, like the first one.
Okay, great.
What's the cool skateboarder's name? Jason?
That's Michelangelo.
Wait, what are the 4 turtles?
No, isn't it
Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael.
And Jason.
I'm not one of the turtles. No, I'm not one of the turtles. I'm the human friend.
Casey Jones. Casey Jones.
Casey Jones. That was what I was thinking, not Jason.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I know it was a J name.
Okay.
Everybody's...
I will say
sure.
that.
Letting you know that I'll probably back into Imp later, but right now I'm just in there.
Cool. All right, sounds good.
Okay, thanks.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, does she double claim your role to you?
No, but she kind of hinted that she knew my role.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Sounds just a spy then. That's good to know.
So what are you? Because I mean, if the evil team already know your role.
I'm the chef, but she...
I am the empath with a 0, so I'm inclined to trust you more.
Okay, so you know that I'm trustworthy then.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Do you are you trying to share that information or no?
No, because I told you and Vi, I think. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Yep.
Good to know.
Yep.
I'll see you later. Ooh, just in time.
Splinter. Vi, I'll tell you I'm Splinter.
Okay, perfect. That's bold, hard claiming Splinter on the first day.
My God, Barry tried to get me doubled on, guys.
Yeah, did my best.
You know, we like the homosexual ring.
Is it me or has the gong sound been like softened?
Yeah,
that's you.
That's feeling it soft.
Wait, listen to this. Ready?
That's just after.
100%. It's not the same.
Someone complained.
Sounds the same.
James Brown gone.
Okay.
Have you turned it down? Because you can turn it down by itself.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I don't think that I did. Wait. Okay, chat says, when was Casey a skateboarder? And they also say, who is Shredder? Okay. Anyway, welcome back to town.
Wow.
And
is it Shredder the big baddie?
I've heard claimed Shredder for what it's worth.
Oh, okay. There it is. There it is.
Oh well, that's a double claim because I'm the ghostwriter and I've seen that Meredith was Shredder.
That's true.
This stream for chat has been largely chatting about kids shows from the 90s. And you're not with us.
yes, I've never heard of this Ghostwriter show, but I'm also
Oh my God.
old.
Barry asked me questions about Australian TV shows for a while. Anyway, we can talk about the game. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyone heard anything?
It's that
I've
high
heard
level
of it
play
bef-
that people come to Noobs on the Goof Tower for.
I'll make a nomination. Raj will nominate Diston.
Okay, tell us why.
I think we've had enough fun in games, and now we need to be serious. And serious players try to win the game. There's an evil ping on Diston. He claimed Splinter to me. Splinter, in my head, I mixed up with Shredder, who is like the big bad. Therefore, Diston is evil, and we should kill Diston.
Okay, Diston, response?
Haven't heard about this evil ping. I will say I have hard claimed Splinter. You also asked me what Shakespeare character I was. I said I was the ghost in Macbeth, or a ghost in Macbeth. I think this is a bad kill for town. If you do want to win, Raj, I don't think you put me on the block right now.
Pertinent? There's no ghost in Macbeth.
There is. There's Banquo.
There is loads. And there's
Yeah.
there's that stupid parade of Scottish.
Yeah, so I
kings
guess
that
who?
as well.
First of all, so okay, Raj said there's no ghost in Macbeth. I'm gonna hit him with my Jim face.
All right, 6 votes are required.
Maybe we should kill Raj.
Oh wait,
Oh, you're
what's
right.
what just happened?
Wait, why are we? This is crazy.
Wait a minute. What was that? That was not enough. But did you
Something
hear a
like that.
countdown?
Nope.
Where?
You have to
is-
turn the countdown on, I think.
What? Come on,
That is a good
brain.
button for countdown.
Why are
Ghost
we...
Rider.
Push the countdown button.
Wait, where is this?
Well, when you
Chris-
hit the nomination,
Oh, wait.
it
There's...
says
Yeah, I'll
either
nominate
on the
Raj.
voter
Wait,
countdown,
I'm
right?
just... Oh, yes. Never mind, brain. That was my fault. But still, the speed was faster than I wanted it to be.
Diston, have you practiced that gym face? Because that was like
Okay.
a really good gym.
It was really good.
Okay.
I used to book commercials based on my eye work. I could do a lot of like.
I will say
Benny will nominate Barry.
I'll do that right after this. I have booked commercials just by going at the end of a take. I'll just give everyone the secret. At the end of the take, you go like this. You go, well, I guess we're not going to get in that car. Just one slow blink. It books jobs.
It works. It works.
Benny, nominate 2.
Barry.
Okay, tell us why.
Yeah, I'm not interested in killing a player who is claimed to be an absolute goodie in Splinter, but the claims of Shredder and Ghost Rider, yeah, those should die.
Okay, Barry.
Ghost Rider was a benevolent ghost who helped pre-teenage children solve low-level crimes, from what I vaguely remember of this show. I am an invaluable member of this town.
Okay.
Can I just ask,
Kill
do you
him.
think Ghost Writer or Rider?
Ghost Writer.
yeah, Ghost Rider didn't really help the town that much.
Yeah, Ghost Rider much different.
Ghost Rider wasn't helping kids. 6 votes required.
I mean,
Oh.
Ooh.
5 is not enough. Chat says, the Goopy Gus episode of Ghost Rider traumatized me.
Okay.
Okay.
I imagine it traumatized everybody. by
I
the
mean,
sound of
a
it.
Ghost Rider is very popular in chat. I'll just say that. People love it.
Delighted to have started that.
Distant.
So if there's an evil ping on me, I'm imagining it's a fortune teller, an investigator. Is there another side of that ping we can?
Yeah, it's a Raj ping, so it's a fake ping.
I get the feeling it's a harpy thing, so let's not question it.
It's not a harpy.
I'm the other side of the ping. That's what Raj told me.
I'll
That's
nominate Raj, please.
not what I told you.
Arwell nominates Raj. Tell us why.
Raj seems to have incorrect information, and if we leave him alive, he might become an evil demon.
Ooh. Raj.
That's true. I did have incorrect information about whether or not there were ghosts in Macbeth. I have now learned more, which is sad because I was in a production of Macbeth once, but I didn't know any of the ghosts. Booking agents love it. You can run the vote.
Okay. 6 are required.
Are you saying Macbeth or Macbeth?
McDonald's version of Macbeth.
I'll order a Macbeth.
If only we had Ross Bryant for that this week.
Oh.
6 is just enough. Raj is about to die.
I'll nominate Samantha.
Tell us why.
Samantha's hard claiming another role who was confirmed by a washerwoman.
Okay, Samantha.
I'm the virgin, and Nash did not proc me.
Oh.
Okay. 6 would be a tie. 7 would
So
execute.
So the Washwoman saw a virgin, and it's not Samantha.
Okay. Also, chat says Wishbone was adorable. Don't forget about Wishbone. Okay. 6 to tie, 7 to execute.
Pertinent. Samantha has 2 good pings on her.
It's true.
There's also
Samantha did play virgin.
I don't trust the washerwoman.
We've got a declared virgin, right? We've got. I mean, either Sam or Nash is.
I'm happy to be nominated by someone else. Like Raj can nominate me.
I cannot. I nominate already.
I'll nominate Nashable.
Distin nominates Nashable. Tell us why.
Didn't proc virgin in quotes, but also told me they were happy to die earlier in the day. If there's an Undertaker, this could be good information. Find out if they're drunk or something. So I think this might be better than Raj, although I don't trust Raj. Raj is evil.
Okay, Nash.
The reason why I was going after Samantha was because actually I'm the virgin, and therefore Distin hasn't brocked me.
Okay. 6 to tie, 7 to execute.
Okay, well, we need. This is.
Oh boy.
Well,
What is going on here?
That's Charlotte. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know who to trust, Arwell.
Okay.
So Nash is just a Baron who didn't proc a virgin, right?
Nash is
Me?
on the block. Any
So
other
you are-
nominations?
I think we must have a mutant here.
I shall count from 10.
First fours want to out themselves, maybe, or would you do that tomorrow, maybe?
I'm very confused about the entire bottom half of the group right now.
4, 3,
That's
So
right.
So do we have to?
2.
You, I think, is the thing that confused me. Where Splinter is the rat.
Nashable, you are. What's the name of the city in Ninja Turtles?
New York.
You were brought to some made-up city called New York.
America.
And
I don't think it will last. It won't catch on.
Nashable drives a truck of radioactive material. He goes over a speed bump, and one vial of it drops into the sewer. And he's fired from his job, and firing means execution. Nashable is executed and dies. Everyone go to sleep.
Really
Firing
in
means
New York.
Yeah, fire means execution. Wow.
I don't know, Benny. Give it 3 more months. It might actually mean that.
Hello.
Hi. Well, if Nashable was the virgin, that was fun.
Who would you like to poison?
Well, Meredith's hard claims Undertaker to me, and if she is the Undertaker, that would be a really good one. So let's go with Meredith.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you. I know. I remember reading the. Listen, actually, I had a. What's funny is I had like a third printing of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 and #2. Like, and back in the day, it was like, oh, you got the third printing. It's like not worth anything. These days, it's like decently worth something. I don't know where it is. It's at my sister's house. But I remember reading the origin story of Ninja Turtles, and it was like, this is Daredevil. But also, when Ninja Turtles started, it was like dead serious. It was not like Cowabunga or ordering pizzas. The first like 3 to 10 issues of Ninja Turtles is like super serious. Anyway.
Hi, Chris.
Hello. Who would you like to attack?
Let's go for Pan. We'll do the boring thing.
Okay. Thank you very much. Oh. There shall be no Chris Grace turned thingy. Meredith is alive. Pan is dead. The fortune teller. Hello.
Hi.
You live. Who would you like to tell a fortune about?
I do want to say, I don't know if you heard this, but I've played 5 Hermit games and I was the Hermit every time. I feel like I have 100% experimental character rate at this point, so I'm just going to assume I'm the Chris Grace. I would like to check. I would like to check Raj and Samantha. Boring.
Let's see, you check Raj and Samantha, and you get a yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all good. I'm good.
I think we have to remember there's a harpy.
Hello.
All right, what do I learn today?
You learned that Nashable is the virgin.
Fascinating. Thank you.
Okay. When y'all run games, do you ever it's interesting. There is a difference when you're saying these things out loud versus running a game with the tokens and just like pointing at stuff. Because sorry, Nashable was poisoned day one. When you're saying the things out loud as I'm saying it, like I always feel like am I saying this correctly? You know, like I may saying the wrong info because everyone's getting like good info because the poison happened during the day. Ravenkeeper didn't die, so it's interesting. Okay, I think we're good. Let me get you the character list. Lars, since you just joined, instead of a drunk, we have the Chris Grace. You think you're a townsfolk, but you're a Scarlett Johansson as Chris Grace. If the demon dies, and that should say during the day, with 5 or more players alive, not travelers, you become the evil demon. But the Chris Grace is dead. Pan has been killed. Good morning, town. Pan died in the night.
Figures.
No.
I was the empath with a 0 between Samantha and Benny.
Oh, that's nice.
Go have your checks.
I'm cleared. I'm cleared. I'm
Yay.
cleared.
Kind of
cleared.
Yeah, Pan told me that yesterday. What do you want to do? I think that Diston might be the poisoner based on potential investigator info.
Interesting.
Yep.
Poisoner.
But also the person
Do
who
you
claimed
think-
investigator might be the demon, just based on
Do you
vibes.
think you were poisoned? Who nominated you?
Nash? I think.
Nash nominated you and didn't die. Okay.
Yeah, maybe Nash is the harpy or something. I don't know.
Claimed virgin, so I asked Sam multiple times if she wanted to claim something else. She wouldn't back out of it. I have a feeling Samantha's just the spy.
With an empath 0, yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
And she just wants to be a pain.
Woman confirmed, so I guess I'm trying to figure out who that washerwoman was.
Okay, well, I spoke to a washerwoman, so
Okay.
I can confirm with them and see what.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Vi, how do you say it?
Hello.
Hello. What would you like to share?
Oh, I'm the mayor.
Right, so that's not the fortune.
That's not the fortune teller.
No.
Okay. Do you know who the fortune teller is?
No, but I thought Benny was saying last night it's a fortune teller yes on you.
Maybe it's Meredith.
Whoa.
Meredith, hello.
Are you the fortune teller, Meredith?
I am not the fortune teller. No.
Huh. All right.
Why?
What are you? We're trying to find the fortune teller who has a yes on Arwell.
I can't
I
defend
have
myself
a
if I
fortune
don't know.
teller.
If we believe Nashable is the virgin and a washerwoman confirmed them, then I'm 100% the Chris Grace, so I should die then.
Okay.
I mean,
How else would I pronounce Lars? Unless is there some like Scandinavian way that's like Lars Fleischmann? But how do people say it if they don't just say Lars? Very confused.
Vi, I don't think we've played together before.
Yeah, great. Hello. What are you then?
What am I? That's a great question.
Oh, I said how are you, but you can tell me what
Oh, well, I guess how am I is a worse question. I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Great.
I'm fine. I'll tell you more when Chris isn't watching about how I am personally. I don't.
Either
What?
of you the monk?
Yes, I am the monk.
Oh, cool. Can you
Are
protect
you?
me?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the best protection.
Because you should have died to Nash yesterday.
yeah. The only other thing is if Nash was the poisoner, or if Nash was poisoned, I mean. Or could
Yeah.
also be the Chris Grace, but yeah. I doubt they would put it in a virgin's hands. We'd expose that so quickly.
Well, Chris and Sam are in a direct double claim.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Chris and Sam. Sorry,
Wait,
Nash and
I'm
Sam.
in a double claim with somebody?
Yeah. Samantha claims to be doing a show in Portland.
But I guess if the washerwoman saw the virgin then it would have to be me as the Chris Grace.
I always take that with a bit of pinch of salt when people say I'm Washerwoman confirmed on this stream.
That will, that'll clear me. Then we never have to execute me.
Ooh, yeah, but maybe the
Can
demon
Meredith
will
come
think
in?
that you're. Yeah, of course. Maybe the demon will think that you're something else. And
Hi.
Yeah, let's do it.
Meredith.
Yeah.
I'm just checking in to see if everything Adam told me yesterday is still true.
Everything I
What
told
did
you
Adam tell
yesterday
you
is still
yesterday?
true.
Great. And things were as you thought they were?
Yes. I am no longer worried about being Chris Grace. Sorry, Chris.
We're worried about being Chris Grace. We don't, try to
No,
avoid
not
it.
worried about it.
Yeah, that's enough. It's definitely softer, that sound. Go back and look at the old lives. Let's hear the gong from previous days. Much softer. They have smoothed out the attack curve on the gong, is what they've done.
Okay, everyone.
Welcome back,
have an
everybody. Sorry, before Samantha, before that, just want to say, chat says that Meredith is having a great hair day. Go ahead, Samantha.
Okay, so maybe I'm not the virgin. I was going to stick with my virgin claim for a long time, but I actually the information that I've gathered is making it difficult for other people to solve with me continuously claiming virgin. So here's what I've got. I'm the Slayer. I'm gonna use it today. You can kill me after that. That's fine. But apparently Diston is in an investigator ping and failed to proc the real virgin Nash. So I would encourage us to kill Diston, who's probably the poisoner today.
Okay, what the fuck is going on between you two?
So who are you going to shoot?
I kind of think Raj might be the demon, but I also think that it'd be good to clear Adam.
I think you should save it in case there's a Chris Grace.
No, because I've just outed that I'm the Slayer, and if Diston is the poisoner, I'm never gonna get a sober and help.
I'd be really happy if someone could slay or shoot Arwell.
I'm happy to shoot.
Really.
I claim Slayer and I shoot Arwell.
Okay, Samantha, what weapon would you like to use?
Nash's dead body.
Whoa. All right. I was just reading about how even when we're dead, we still have rights as of now, June 17th, 2025. So we'll get consent from Nashable's dead body. You pick up Nashable's body. I'm assuming the consent was granted. That's how consent works. You pick Nashable up, you throw it at Arwell, and Arwell catches it gently, puts it on the ground. The game continues.
Okay. Can I nominate people?
Yep.
Oh.
You can nominate.
Sorry, someone was talking though.
Yeah, I just want to share. Like Samantha has backed off of a double claim into another double claim, which is fine. I wanted to ask Chris: can the Chris Grace register as a minion for the investigator?
No, they're an outside. They're on the good team.
They're an outsider.
They don't have any ability to misregister.
Okay. Well, I'm not a minion, so it would be the other person in that ping. But I'm also happy to die if there's a washerwoman that did confirm Nashable, which I've heard. If there's a washerwoman that confirmed them, I am then definitely the Chris Grace, or they were poisoned yesterday.
I nominate Samantha. Oh, sorry, Meredith.
Yeah, I do think Meredith wanted to know. But...
sorry,
we can get Meredith after this.
I'm
Barry,
doing my scrappy do over here.
go ahead, Barry.
Did you want to nominate Samantha, Meredith?
No, never. I would never nominate.
Okay, fine. I mean, Samantha's in 2 double claims at this point. I've heard of a fortune teller, yes, on Samantha. Nashable's posited a world where Samantha is just a spy who's deliberately double claiming loads of in-play roles, which would explain an empath 0 on her. I think this is probably an evil dead if we execute Samantha. I think there's definitely an evil between Samantha and Nash. So yeah.
Ooh, no, I think Nash and I are both good actually. I think Diston is the poisoner, and I'm just the mutant, so that's why I keep getting in double claims.
Okay, 5 votes are needed.
That's another double claim. I'm generally.
Freaking hell.
Let's kill me, sure. Let's kill me, sure.
Nash, I'll vote for you.
No, this is not. Why are we killing Diston? Diston has 2 points, 2 vectors of information on him.
All right, 6 is enough. Any other
Kind of
nominations?
socially trust Distin.
Nominate
the poisoner.
I'll nominate Distin.
Meredith really wants to nominate.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Meredith. Go
You
ahead.
know what? It's more fun to sit here and not be active in the game. That's what I came.
Meredith,
I came here.
who do you want to nominate?
Nobody. I want to nominate Adam.
Okay. Tell us why.
Sitting here all quiet, doing his Adam thing. He's given me a lot of conflicting information. And I think we might have a little bit of a Chris Grace over here.
Okay, Adam.
If we want to kill me, we can. I was really hoping to get Slayer shot to be confirmed, not the demon. I'm like ongoing info.
Okay. 6 to tie, 7 to execute.
But don't we execute Adam later? I'm sure
the
we
best
agreed it
thing
was
we can
Samantha
do
Raj
is
system.
move this onto someone else, because then we.
Yeah.
If Samantha's actually a mutant, she'll probably explode to either way.
I'm not going to explode at this point.
So, from my perspective, Distin has to be the Chris Grace if they're good, which means Distin is technically a now future evil role, right? So we're going to have to clear that world before we execute the demon.
I agree with that. The only world is that you were poisoned yesterday, but that's less likely. I have information that I could share, but I'm not sure if it's sober or healthy yet, so I shared it with some people.
I think the other world
Well,
is
if you're good, then
being
Nash.
confirmed by a washerwoman that is evil or is getting misinformation. And Nash will take advantage of that. 'cause he's
Samantha's about to die. I'm going to count from 10.
Benny will nominate Distin.
Oh. Benny nominates Distin. Tell us why.
Yeah, I wanted to honor other nominators prior to this, but I do feel like Distin has 2 vectors of information pointing at him as evil, and if not evil, then Chris Grace. And Chris Grace, as we know, is an option for evil. So eliminating Distin makes the most sense here. I think Samantha is good. I don't like Samantha dying here.
Okay, Distin.
Nashable, I'll vote for you. Don't use a dev vote. I will say that this is probably a good idea. I'll tell you who I am. I'm the fortune teller. Night 1, I checked Meredith and Barry, got a no. Night 2, I checked Samantha and Raj and got a yes. Don't know if I trust that information or not. And I think I got to get off the board at some point. I'll just be suspicious the rest of the game. So let's do it.
Okay, 6 to tie, 7 to execute.
See, I just socially think that Distin is good.
Distin, you said
Look at these hands.
It's a Slayer double claim. Was that with you?
No.
Oh, I see.
We're not getting the votes here. What happened? Oh no.
Okay.
I think he's good.
I'm going to count from 10. 10.
Let's kill Raj then.
I'm confused.
Wait,
Wasn't there a fortune teller yes on Arwell? Where did that come from?
No, the fortune teller yes is on Samantha and Raj.
Samantha, you have not nominated.
I'll nominate Raj.
Tell us why.
There's an empath 0 on me. If I'm the spy, I'm not the demon. If Distin is sober and healthy, then Raj is the demon. I don't think Distin is a good player who's sober and healthy, but if we're trying to clear worlds, I'm not the demon world that if I'm evil.
Okay, Raj.
I think the world where Distin's information is correct means that Nashable has to be evil, because Distin wasn't able to proc there. So I think Distin is a Chris Grace candidate, which is why we want him off the board. If he is a Chris Grace candidate, then I don't really believe the fortune teller yes on you and me, and I would actually look towards Meredith and Barry more if they had a no there.
I kind of agree with that.
Okay.
Could Pan be the Chris Grace, and we've just unfortunately executed Samantha's escape hatch?
Then
I'm literally just the mutant, so.
I think it's interesting the washerwoman has not come forward that confirmed Nashable if we're basing all this information on.
Okay, we're going to vote on Raj. 6 would be a tie, 7 execute.
Distin could just be good with a correct yes on the demon here, right?
I did out mutant to Benny today privately.
I just don't see Samantha outing mutant either. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I can confirm her claim. I do think that the idea, Raj, of
enough.
going at Meredith and Barry here makes a lot
Counting
of
from
sense
10?
from my perspective. I feel like Distin was a for sure, and Barry's coming to.
Yeah.
5, 4.
And he didn't finish whatever that sentence was about me.
1.
I mean, if we have 6 on Samantha, she's immune. I'd rather just finish.
Samantha is brought to whatever city Spider-Man lives in and is fired from the Daily Bugle, which means execution. Samantha's executed and dies. Good night.
Yeah, to me, it's weird that there's an investigator ping between Samantha and Diston. There's no proof that Samantha would be that ping, but there is proof that Diston would be that ping in nominating Nashable.
Hello.
Hello.
What a sufficient amount of chaos is happening right now.
I know, it's quite exciting. Right. Adam claimed Ravenkeeper. The thing is, I don't know who Vi is going to kill tonight. People are starting to talk about Adam and Meredith. Meredith's probably going to live. Undertaker mightn't be what she is, and she might also be the Chris Grace, but I'm going to poison Meredith again.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yes, Mara, in the first day, I didn't know what city Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles took place in.
Hi, Chris.
Hello. Who would you like to attack?
Let's go for Adam.
Adam. Very good. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Okay. Ravenkeeper's still alive. The fortune teller is still alive. Fortune teller's getting sober info. Hello.
I'm gonna live to the end of this game, aren't I?
Maybe.
Okay. I'll check Benny and Arwell.
You'll check Benny and Arwell, and you get a yes.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay, and finally, the Undertaker is going to learn. I don't know what you're referring to, Mara. Every time you put a chat like that, I'm like, did I make a mistake? I just gave a yes on the recluse. Also, can someone tell me, are we saying recluse or recluse? I know in the UK there's a different thing. The Undertaker is alive and it's going to learn mutant. Hello.
Hello.
You're alive and you've learned that Samantha is the mutant.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Okay. That's it. Adam has died. Maybe so.
I like Diston, you know.
Good morning, town. Adam died in the night.
Cool. I think there's
a
lot of great
Good
info
luck.
here.
Is there?
Yeah, I do.
No, it's really the washerwoman that's confirming an alive player. I don't know where the washerwoman on Nashable as virgin thing came from, but that is not the case. It's just me.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's good.
Were you really the mutant?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Thanks.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi, Meredith.
What's the deal? What's going on?
I'm just the mayor. I'm just hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think is happening that everyone feels so confirmed about everything? Because I think people be lying.
It's the washerwoman.
You're
I was
Nashable?
No, I did not see Nashable. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I'm confirming a player that's still alive. I'm obviously not going to say who, but yeah, I don't think it's a spy game if I died.
Is it me?
Is it you? Sure, it can be. What are you?
I'm the recluse.
You're the recluse? Okay, then it can't be you, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. Well,
I could switch to librarian.
There is a mayor claim, so you might have been a mayor bounce.
True. If I'm then I still don't think it's a spy game, right? Because either they just killed the washerwoman or targeted a.
That's true.
Like a mayor when there is a living monk that could have protected them.
I think Pam's good. I think Samantha's good. I now think you're good. I'll let you that. I'll tell you that. I think Meredith's good.
Glad to hear that.
Or no on Barry on night one. Like that could easily just be fortune tellers and bluff clearing their own demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That is my thought. I do like the idea of clearing Diston here. I think Diston can cause some chaos because I'm the Ravenkeeper and I don't want to be poison killed.
Are you actually? I thought you were the Slayer.
Yes.
The token just put on you. Okay.
No. Yeah. No. I've been bluffing Slayer, but I'm not actually the Slayer.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. You're a Ravenkeeper and
Is that what you did, Nash?
You know I didn't do that.
What do you mean?
Samantha, are you the spy?
I'm literally the mutant.
Okay, so we have a poisoner and a baron, right? That's our assumption of the evil team.
What's the player count that we're at?
Because someone is claiming face-up outsider. You're claiming the other.
I don't have that claim. I don't know who's claiming face-up outsider.
Yeah, so we have 2 face-up outsider claims right now.
I mean, one of them could be lying. I mean,
one of them could be lying. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know who that is though.
Do you have a claim for Meredith or Benny?
Benny is my Slayer claim.
Benny's your Slayer claim. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Meredith claims Ravenkeeper to me.
Ravenkeeper. Okay.
Yep.
Great. So Meredith's in a double claim, so is Benny with other players. So we're doing well.
Okay.
Why don't we get Distant off the board? I think that's probably best for everyone here, right?
They're all going to vote on you.
Nope. Yeah. Happy to die.
We don't want to kill you. We know you're good.
No, but I could be good, and they could like star pass to me at the last moment, and then or I could be in the game, and people would think I was star passed to it, or I caught the demon. So like, I think as a Chris Grace candidate, I should die, not necessarily.
Chris is here. Oh, Chris is here.
I'm back.
We had one conversation. That was good.
One conversation, and that's what matters.
I am sorry, Meredith. I really wanted to talk to you today because I want to get looped in on your information up at the top of the Grim, because there's like a disconnect between the top and the bottom here.
Yeah. So Benny, can you explain why Adam dying was so exciting?
Yeah, I'm the washerwoman that's confirming an alive player.
Ooh.
I don't know where all the national stuff.
I'll just say that I ran a poll. How do you pronounce recluse or recluse? The options were recluse or recluse. Recluse is winning with 69% of the vote, although Mara Joy said recluse.
Recluse.
Anyway, welcome back and feel free to do stuff.
So the washerwoman confirmed an alive player, not the virgin. I was saying I was happy to die all day today, but that makes me less happy. I think there's a world where Nashable was the Baron. But just putting that out there.
Yeah, I think Raj makes the most sense to kill based on the distant information that doesn't seem like we have to assume it's bad for any reason.
Here's what I'll say. Last night I checked Arwell and Benny and also got a yes. So could be a red herring situation.
Yeah.
But I also think like if we kill Raj and he's not the demon and I continue to live, I could be a candidate to get jumped to. But I guess I'm thinking I didn't proc a virgin, so I don't know if I trust that anymore.
You have to be the
You
have to be the Chris Grace. Because there has to be a Baron in play, because we now have multiple face-up outsider claims. So you have to be the Chris Grace, or you're a poisoner.
Yeah, but Pan could have been the Chris Grace, Samantha could have been evil, and the poisoner.
Anyone could be the Chris Grace.
Yeah.
Anyone but me. Anyway, nominations are open.
Sorry, the Chris Grace I think is the correct pronunciation, right?
Just to tell people, because enough people know now where I actually want to just use it. I'm the Slayer, which is partly why I wasn't keen on you yesterday, Sam. Based on, have you shared all of your information, Distan?
Yeah, I got a no on Meredith and Barry, a yes on Samantha and Raj, a yes on Benny and Arwell.
So I'm between wanting to shoot Meredith and Arwell.
I'll just let you know. I've not claimed my role log game because I didn't know how to pronounce it, but Chris has just let me know. I'm the recluse.
What
is that really how you pronounce it?
I believe Arwell's claim.
That is not what you told me.
That was in Arwell's 3 when we talked the first thing day 1.
I didn't know how to pronounce it then, so that's why I had to put it in a 3.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So if the Slayer shot you, you might die.
Yeah, but that'd be really bad.
But I'm afraid that I would catch the demon hood at that point, huh?
That would be funny.
Benny is going to nominate Distan.
Okay, tell us why.
Yeah, I've been trying to do this for a couple of days. Yeah, I gave a bum claim to Samantha. I am not the Slayer. I gave Samantha that as my claim. I'm actually the Raven Keeper. There's a poisoner in their midst. I've heard of a mayor as well. I don't want a poisoner screwing with my information in a poison kill, and I don't want a poisoner around screwing with a mayor win. So I think Distin has 2 points of information pointing at him specifically as the poisoner, an unproc on Nashable, and Raj's information. So I would like Distin dead.
Distin.
I'm happy to do this. I think today's the good day to do it. But I will ask, Nashable, you were saying you were washerwoman confirmed. Now that's not true.
I never said that. What I actually said was I was the washerwoman who had seen the Virgin as cover for being the actual Virgin to push on Sam, when Sam was hard claiming Virgin to me. And I gave her multiple opportunities in private to back out of it. She didn't.
Okay. I think I could be the Chris Grace. So, but I don't know now. It's okay. I'll vote. I will say don't use dead votes on this, please. But yeah, hands up, won't drop.
Okay. What if it drops anyway?
I've seen this trick before.
Yeah.
Can we get living votes on this?
Yeah, Nash, do you want me to vote on it instead of you?
Once I see the votes go through, I'll blow my hand.
Yeah, can we get... Okay, what is going
Okay.
on?
No, I'm going to have to vote. Yeah.
All right.
Why
Five is
did
enough.
living players not vote?
Yeah, I'm suspicious of that as well.
Okay, Distin is about to die.
Huh.
Why are you suspicious of it, Distin?
Well, I mean, I just said let's not burn dead votes, and we burned a dead vote. So I don't know.
I
could have very easily gone through, but it's very suspicious to me.
Counting from 10.
Barry claims Slayer and shoots Arwell.
Okay, what weapon?
I choose a prawn cocktail.
Oh, well, first I got to get a UK to America dictionary and figure out what a prawn is. But the dictionary didn't arrive in time, and nothing happened to Arwell. Is that the second Slayer shot on Arwell?
Yeah.
It is.
But it's the only actual real Slayer shot.
I'll do one tomorrow.
I know we have prawns here, but I'm gonna count from 10. Let's say I heard something else.
Okay. Well,
I'd love to know who this investigator is tomorrow, by the way.
Right.
Because I am trusting Samantha at this point to be the mutant.
2.
Based on outsider count.
1.
No. It was Raj. That's why I nominated him yesterday.
Distin is brought to whatever city the movie New York, New York takes place in, and is fired from being Robert De Niro's saxophone player. And in this town, firing means execution. Distin is executed and dies. The game continues.
What town is this?
Benny, we're gonna talk tomorrow, right? Because I have.
Yes, please.
to tell you.
Yes, let's talk tomorrow, Meredith.
Just letting you know, Mara Joy in the chat has predicted a total party kill.
Oh, fucking hell. You've cursed us now, Chris.
Mara did, not me. Who would you like to poison?
I definitely want to execute Raj. Now. I think Benny claiming Ravenkeeper might mean Vi might hope that I will poison Benny, and we'll do the double on that. So let's do that. I'll choose Benny.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Be better if I didn't at this point. Hello,
Chris.
Lots of chaos in town.
So much chaos. Well, Arwell has 2 fortune teller yeses on him, so he should probably die.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
That's an interesting kill. kind of yeah. Hold on one second. Wait, could I do this? They won't see this. There you go. As I review, Ravenkeeper was not attacked. Yeah, Chris Grace says, you think you're a townsfolk, but you're Scarlett Johansson as Chris Grace. I want to emphasize this was created by Benny. It's a great idea from Benny. If the demon dies with 5 more players alive, not travelers, you become the evil demon. However, Pan Pan was killed night 2. So that was just not part of it. Ravenkeeper, and he's going to learn Poisoner. Yeah. Hello.
Wow. I'm foiling their plans left and right. What have I got?
You learned that Distin was the Poisoner.
Thank you.
All right, good luck. It's funny is with this group, sometimes I almost feel like if I gave Distin Benny's poison. I almost feel like if I gave Distin as the fortune teller, it would actually throw people more off, you know. But I'll go with what Town was talking about. Okay, Arwell died. Good morning, Town. Too much, I guess, attention on Arwell. Arwell died.
Raj, don't use Oscillator on me,
That's unfortunate.
please.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, confirmed at that
It'll
point.
be a zombie.
Adam, I'll chat with you in a minute. I need to talk to Meredith because I need to make sure that Meredith.
Right, hang on.
Oh, I just realized if I change Pan's character, then in the Grim reveal, it will show up correctly. That's good. And I don't have anything functional to do with Pan anymore, so if I talk to them, it doesn't, like, I don't have to, I won't mistakenly misread this. Cut to me doing exactly that.
Out, because I've also heard of a mayor claim in this town.
For the benefit of clats, that's a word that I made up. For the benefit of chat, Benny is the Raven Keeper and thinks that Distin was the poisoner, and I'm getting caught up on this.
You're getting caught up on it?
You're catching me up on this.
I mostly just think Raj is evil here, and if Distin is the Chris Grace, then Raj is probably just the demon.
In Final 3, I'd probably come out as librarian. Especially if I get star past 2, then I like 100% do that, right? Because then I just look very minion-y.
Yeah.
In 5, I'll keep investigator.
Okay. All right. Well, they're both dead, so cool.
Yeah,
all right.
that's fine. My info's confirming something.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
Barry, did you tell Raj about the prediction?
No, I didn't. I don't want to jinx us, Chris.
Okay.
What's the prediction?
Marjoy from chat has predicted a total party kill in this game, and so now even if you don't get it, I'll say that you lost.
We lost. Yeah.
Right. Let's get narrative.
I'm hearing that you are the monk.
I'm the monk. I won't protect you, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
If I die to the Slayer there, then we know for a fact Barry's not the Chris Grace. So
Right.
too much
I don't think you ever die to the Slayer there.
No way. Not
You could be the imp though, but they just jump to a Chris Grace, right? There's enough ambiguity on the script.
No,
Chris
the Chris
star
Grace
pass
can't star pass.
Sorry to interrupt, but I would like to shout out the board game Decorum on Arwell's shelf, which I've played recently and is very fun.
How do you pronounce it?
Decorum.
Yay! It worked. I got into this exclusive chat. Brilliant.
And then I left. How much time do we have here? I'll give him a couple more minutes. Meredith looks passionate here.
But I think Distin is the Chris Grace. So the no on me and you obviously makes me think
For
that.
what reason do you? I mean, just because Nash didn't ping, we trust Nash that implicitly?
No, just there's.
I mean,
between Arwell, Samantha, and Nash.
I'm one of 3 people who didn't vote on Nash, for the record.
Yeah, but between Arwell, Nash, and Samantha, one of them's got to be good.
the thing is for me is that if you're pinning Benny as evil, then I'm the one clearing Benny. So
you're the one clearing Benny, right?
Is evil.
I have an empath 0.
Would you have been the Chris Grace?
Yeah, you could have been the Chris Grace, and then
I could have been the Chris Grace, but
getting true info with a red herring between Samantha and Raj, and then he has a yes on Benny and Arwell.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Benny still alive in an empath 0?
This is what I'm saying.
The demon probably had the demon had to choose to kill Benny, who's alive in an empath 0. The recluse, apparently, who I just
big chats.
I think people need to come out with their real roles now.
Yeah.
I think we need to kill Meredith.
What about me?
Okay. This town is split into 2 giant private chats. Welcome back. Nominations are available. You have 5 players alive, by the way.
I nominate Benny.
Tell us why.
That came out of nowhere.
Virgin.
Yeah, because I'm the virgin. No, I nominate Benny because I think that all of his information is leading toward creating a world that only makes sense for an evil team. For the people I trust, if I'm choosing to trust whoever I trust, Benny is not in that. It's a bad accusation, but I'm going through a lot right now.
Okay, Benny.
I think that's fair. I actually don't have any information, Meredith. I am the Raven Keeper. I have not gained any info. We have eliminated the poisoner, so I think that there is a mayor amongst our 5 players left alive. I think that we can take advantage of the mayor, possibly a bounce that gives me information. So I do not like this. Don't like it at all.
Okay.
Pertinent. Benny, you're 100% sure we've killed the poisoner? It's between me and Samantha, and the poisoner is definitely dead, not the investigator?
I just believe you're the poisoner based off the fact that you nominated a virgin. They didn't die. There's an investigator ping on you as the poisoner. Those pieces of information line up to me believing you're just the poisoner here.
Interesting.
Okay. 3 votes are needed here.
I think that Benny is the spy at worst.
I think we got to vote on this.
Meredith, I'll vote for you. Don't worry about it.
Meredith, what are you?
I'm gonna.
There's an empath 0 on Benny.
Oh yeah.
There's what?
Meredith,
No,
what are
but he
you?
could have been the Chris Grace. And he's still alive with an empath 0 on him. That's not suspicious, Samantha?
All right. Nominations.
Meredith, what are you?
I have told the people I trust what I am, and that's all I'm saying.
I just think it's a little
Barry
suspicious
nominates
that we don't that we 100% trust the investigator.
Tell us why, Barry.
I think there's 2 possible reasons it could be Meredith, both through Diston. If Diston is evil, I think he's evil with Meredith and is trying to clear her. If Diston is the Chris Grace, I think he got a no on me and Meredith, and I know I'm good. Meredith and Benny seem to be in a double claim. The other thing that's tilting me towards Meredith is that Benny is being apparently cleared by Pan. We could have just missed our chance if Diston was genuinely the fortune teller who has a yes on Benny and Pan was the Chris Grace. That would be a shame. But I think Meredith is our other best shot, basically.
Okay, Meredith.
Okay. Well, I guess it's outed. I am the Raven Keeper. Benny is obviously not the Raven Keeper, which is why I am pushing on Benny. I was trying to keep it because I figured there was a chance I'd get killed tonight, but now there's probably too much suspicion on me anyway. I think the most damning evidence, since a lot of information is from people that seem to not, in characters that seem to not exist, or that we don't trust, is that Benny is still alive, even though he was in an empath 0 that was outed day 1. So that seems wild to me. And he has not been claiming Raven Keeper this whole time, so that hasn't kept him safe. That's all just new information.
All right. 3 votes are required. Just a reminder, Benny uses they, them pronouns.
Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you, Chris.
3 votes are required here.
Meredith, can I ask you a question, please?
I'm going to run the vote while you have this question.
Meredith, did Bobby know what you were claiming?
Raj, you know what I am, Raj.
Yeah. I think Benny has been pretty consistent.
I told him that.
Why are we not voting on this?
Yeah,
because this is not a good vote.
That is enough.
Meredith, I think it's time I come clear. I'm actually the Undertaker. I have information on Nashable, Samantha, and Diston. I was specifically trying to hide how I've been obtaining that information and share trust worlds basically with the people that I believe are good. I have received Nashable as the Virgin, Samantha as the Mutant, and Diston as the Poisoner. Meredith reaching out on the double claim with me makes sense to me as good. So I just believe Meredith is good here. That leaves me between, because I think Raj's ping makes sense. It identified the Poisoner. I think the demon is between Vi and Barry.
Okay. Meredith is about to die. I'm going to count from 10 unless I hear another nomination. Vi, do you have one?
Yeah, I'd like to nominate Raj, please.
Okay. Tell us why.
I think Raj is the most likely demon candidate in my worlds at this point. I don't think we have an investigator.
Raj.
I think in the Raj's evil world, you just make me evil with Benny. And if Benny's evil, then the washerwoman is also evil. And then I don't really know what's going on with the Nash Diston thing in order to explain that. So I think unless you think there was a Chris Grace pass, I don't think I can be evil.
Okay. 3 to tie. 4 to execute.
Mm.
Oh, go ahead. Go with your pertinent, and then we'll run it.
Yeah, my pertinent is if Benny is washerwoman confirmed and they saw me as the poisoner, they were poisoned. And the person who would have poisoned you is the person making up the investigator poisoner pings. So it would be Raj. But I'm happy to whatever. That's all I'll say.
Okay, 3 to tie, 4 to execute.
We're doing this?
I'll vote for it because I think Meredith is good. I mean, I do think Meredith is good here.
We're getting rid of a lot of.
Why are we overturning this? This is wild.
Yeah, I really get why we're overturning.
Well, it was going to tie no matter what. So the fact we had to use a dead vote to do that is wild.
Raj
I've been wanting
is
to go
about
Raj
to die.
since day 2, so.
And we did say day 1 we would go Samantha, Distant, Raj.
I should
just
count
have
from
to assume we
10.
have 4 evil at this point.
10.
No, I think that if Raj isn't evil, then Distant has to be the.
We could have
5.
executed Raj in final 3.
I'm going to nominate Barry.
Okay. Tell us why.
So, in the world where I am good, which I am, obviously, I think the distant no on Meredith Barry to me reads as a minion trying to cover for a demon, which is what brings me over to Barry. Barry socially was backing up Distant for most of this game, who I think is, between my information and Benny's information, probably evil. So I want to throw it out here of Barry being the demon currently.
Okay, Barry.
To be clear, Raj, people were sort of mentioning investigator pings. It was only today that you told me you were the investigator with the ping on Distant, so I didn't have that solid info. I was treating it in very much the same way as Nashable treats being a washerwoman. That it may exist, it may not. And Benny's information on Distant only came out today as well. So I have no idea why we are letting both Benny and Meredith live. That is absolutely insane to me. Yeah.
Okay. 4 to tie, 5 to execute.
Because we're both good, Barry.
Yeah, we should. Are we not getting enough votes on this?
Benny's reaction to what happened does make me think Benny's.
Meredith, you're not.
So if Barry's
it's not going to get the votes.
If Barry's the imp, he immediately killed the player he cleared with the Slayer shot.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to count from 10. 10.
Because I'm outside account confirmed as well.
But then why Slayer shot you?
I think we're killing the poisoner. I think we're killing the poisoner here, and we can go for a mayor win if we trust Vi.
1. Raj is brought to Branson, Missouri, and put into a show. And Branson fired means you're in this show forever. And he opens for Yakov Smirnov until he dies. Raj is executed. The game continues. Everyone go to sleep.
Chris, before we carry on, can I
Yes.
ask a proposal question?
Of course.
Let's say that at some point we executed the imp and there was a Chris Grace in play.
Yes.
Did they learn the minions of the evil team?
They would not.
Okay, so an evil might have died in the night.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did you get killed as a minion, Arwell? No, you're trying to figure out.
Hello.
Oh, I don't know why Vi nominated then. I thought we think we might have gotten away with that. It's so annoying.
This is going to be a fun last day. And now I would say I don't envy trying to decide who to kill now. But that's not your choice.
No, I'm going to... Whatever Meredith says will be whatever Meredith says. If Vi does kill her, I think probably going to leave... Then again, she might kill Benny because Benny's more onto me and Vi as a pair. Oh, it's hard to know. Benny getting Raj as the Baron, what would that make people think?
Yeah, it does feel like Raj was trying to lay some kind of groundwork with his nomination. I don't know what it was, but for this last day, like I think Raj, and I normally wouldn't say this, but like it seems like Raj was like, "Oh, we're going to a last day. Let me do something to Barry."
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Benny.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think there's a good choice for me, but all right, thanks.
Okay, now what do I show Benny? Well, let's see if he's even living. Hello. What an exciting last day this will be. I don't envy you having to choose here.
Oh, I think this one's pretty easy.
Okay.
My dear friend Benny.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yep.
Wonderful. So Meredith lives to the end. There's no Undertaker. So our final three is Meredith, Barry, Vi. Okay. Interesting.
I actually.
Good morning, town. Benny died in the night. This is your final three: Barry, Meredith, Vi.
Wow.
No, do we trust the mayor is the question.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely trust Meredith in the fact that she really defended herself. I was hard double claiming a role. She went after me hard, as a good player would do. I believe Meredith out of the three is absolutely good here. I'm definitely between Vi and Barry. Barry has come to Diston's aid multiple times and continually worked worlds with Diston. I think that Barry and Diston are on the same team. That's why I think the demon is Barry.
Can I point out that I reacted the same way to Samantha double claiming me that you are saying makes Meredith good in how she reacted to you double claiming her?
Fair.
Yeah, I'll also say I have been talking to Barry. It's the only person that has really trusted me in this game, which makes me slightly suspicious in a world where I know I seem very, very untrustworthy. But I'm not.
I think socially you come across as really trustworthy this game.
No, Barry, I'm not saying I think it's you. I was asking if people trusted the mayor just to find out if there was anything backing up the mayor here. I'd say of all the players, Vi's been the most quiet.
Yeah.
And they're, as a mayor in the game with a poisoner who I believe we executed yesterday, probably could have been killed earlier. So I don't know. Vi's my candidate right now.
I'm down for a mayor win. Let's have some fun.
I think Meredith's the demon. I think Vi is the mayor. I think Arwell's death is probably a mayor bounce. That's my. Because
Wait, how can there be a mayor bounce and if you think Vi is the demon?
Sorry, not Vi. Sorry, I think Meredith's the demon. Did I say Meredith?
Barry said Meredith.
I thought I said Meredith.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
I think Meredith's the demon. I think Arwell's death might just have been a mayor bounce.
Yeah, because he's the confirmed recluse.
Yeah.
Vi's definitely playing quiet, and they did tell me that they don't usually play quiet, but I don't know.
I don't think I'm a mayor bounce.
Yeah.
No, I think
you might not be.
And I'm shot by a slave, and I'm outside account confirmed. I'm the only non-demon candidate because I cannot be a Chris Grace.
That's what I mean. That's why you might just be a mayor bounce because you're.
But you get Star Pass too, and then when you get executed, it goes to the Chris Grace.
If Diston is
second call for
good,
nominations.
how does he possibly have a yes between me and Raj?
If I'm the Chris Grace,
I would have to be the red herring.
I mean,
I'm good.
Or you.
We have 5 good votes right now. If Diston's evil, we might only have 4 good votes to 4 evil.
I am very confident that I'm like 80% sure I was the Chris Grace, and in that sense, I got a no on Meredith and Barry. I got a yes on Arwell and Benny, who I am trusting. Benny was the recluse, so they could have registered as a yes.
Arwell was, yeah.
Or Arwell was. So I don't know. In that world, I don't know.
I mean, I think you always show the fortune teller yes on the recluse because Arwell's going to come out at some point.
Right. My one reservation, I realize I'm just now undoing the world I just laid out, is that Vi was the person who nominated and got Meredith off the block yesterday. And I didn't love that.
Yeah, I trust Meredith.
We had a socially good conversation yesterday for the first time that we've talked the whole game. But it is weird that there's a mayor and a Raven Keeper. Like, I do think that's weird. But, like, look, if I'm trusting Vi enough to go for a mayor win, then I might as well just nominate Barry. But it's more fun to have a mayor win.
Vi?
Yes, Ben.
Are you backing into Imp today?
Oh, I did tell you I was going to back into Imp later in the game.
Yes, you did.
I'm the Imp now, but we should go for the mayor win.
I like that.
I mean, a mayor would be a great Chris Grace candidate, I will say.
Agreed.
So Pam Pam was the first player to die in the night. So closest we have to confirm good, right? So what's your read of the game? Do you think we have a mayor?
I trust Vi, honestly. I trust the mayor.
Mayor. I mean,
mostly because I can't really.
We chant it.
I have no clue on Barry personally because Bay was like early game defending Distant, and then now it's just very confusing to me.
Let's say Distance good. Is there a joint evil team of Meredith and Barry, and one of them was the poisoner who poisoned me, and that's why my ping was wrong, and they've now poisoned Vi?
No.
Oh, okay.
Also, I have
Perfect rebuttal.
information on Distant as the Undertaker, as the poisoner, which backs up your own information, Raj.
Barry, is there any reason
Raj,
why
you
you don't
actually-
trust me? It feels like you're going very hard for me with no real information on me.
It's not no real information. It's it's essentially I try not to get locked into worlds where everyone's just certain about things, and there are lots of potential worlds in which Distant is evil, trying to clear you, or Distant is good, who got a no between you and me, but is the Chris Grace, and I know I'm good, and so you are actually should have got a yes on you. I know you can laugh while you like, Benny, but you know I just believe that is a possible world. One of the pings is. And the thing that bugs me most is the lift from Vi yesterday. I could be the only good alive, and Vi and Meredith are evil together, and so going for the mayor win will actually not be a great idea.
I am slightly worried about the world in which Benny was the starting Chris Grace and Star passed. Who's the starting demon though in that world?
They can't be because they're Washwoman confirmed.
I think it's only.
Oh, right, you are Washwoman confirmed.
Benny would have to be the spy, right?
Yeah, Benny could be
yeah.
the spy.
Okay.
Well, technically, Benny or Meredith could be the spy. Like, it doesn't have to be Benny as.
Yeah.
But in that case, let's go for a mayor win, right? Like
Benny.
I have a
Benny.
question.
Sorry, go ahead, Arl.
Barry, you saw yesterday there were 3 votes on Meredith.
Yes.
It was about to be tied no matter what. And you let Samantha use her dead vote rather than vote instead. And I don't understand why.
Did I let Samantha use
Samantha
her
voted. Samantha
voted way before that point.
Yeah, she voted immediately. She was the first vote.
Because I didn't think people were going to overturn it. I thought it was wild we got to that many people by the time it reached to me.
I had to dead vote to put Meredith on the block yesterday, for what it's worth.
And Nashable had to vote the dead vote to put me on the block.
All right, everybody.
Fair.
Any nominations coming in?
Benny, could you have been? Here's the thing. Could Distant be a different minion, i.e. the Baron, and you were poisoned when you saw him?
I don't think so. I mean, I was specifically trying to play completely off the book as an Undertaker. I was not confirming players when they died. I was even making it look like I had no idea who to trust. Like, my conversation with Samantha was, I'm not sure if Nash was the virgin. Why didn't you proc, Samantha? I don't understand that. So even though I knew Nash was the virgin, I feigned not knowing specifically because I wanted to hide my ability. Now I'm worried that Vi, though, is a minion here. So
that's what
my concern. My concern is Vi, minion, Meredith only good, and Barry evil.
You guys have
way around.
I'm going to count from
you guys
10.
have to build worlds where Benny was poisoned on the night he saw me. I promise you, I am the fortune teller. I am not the poisoner.
Is
Counting from
Adam
10.
evil? Is that because in that world Adam has to be evil, right?
No, Adam can be good. I just
No. Adam saw someone who was poisoned by Raj,
7.
who was the fake investigator putting out poison pings.
What we gonna do?
I'm gonna do it like that poem for that movie. 6, 5, 3, 2. You know
Nominate somebody.
4.
No, it's the Vi win.
3.
What's up, Owen?
Yeah, if we're going for mayor win,
2.
Let's do it for Shredder.
Shredder, baby.
1. That is the end of the day. No one is executed. And I think we can say that the game is over.
Oh my god. What is it?
You right? You serious?
Yes, I'll say that. Sure.
Evil
Vi's
one.
team has won the game.
The evil team.
Nice.
The evil team.
Hey, bye.
Sorry, Justin.
What an exciting game. Nothing that I planned really happened in this game because on night 2, Pan was killed by the demon. Pan was the Chris Grace. Got good information on night 1 that both of their neighbors were good. Samantha the mutant, Benny the Undertaker, who got mostly good information. You got that Nashable was the virgin, that was correct, and you got that Samantha was the mutant, and then you were poisoned on the night you got Diston was the poisoner. You were poisoned by Barry, the poisoner, who also poisoned Nashable on day 1, which is why that didn't go off. You had Raj, your Baron. Adam was confirming Benny as the Watchman. Arwa was your Recluse. Meredith was your Ravenkeeper, and Vi was your starting and finishing imp.
Wow.
We nearly got the TPK, total party kill.
Marjoy predicted a total party kill on day 4. But and I did say to Raj and Barry that if you didn't get it, I would say that you lost. So technically, Vi won, Barry and Raj lost.
Yeah.
I mean, that was my fault. I did nominate Raj.
Yes.
You did lift off of the good player that was on the block.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yes, there was no Chris Grace effectively in this game.
I convinced myself I was the Chris Grace, and it made me look more suspicious than I really was. Wait, why did I get a yes on Samantha and Raj?
Samantha was the red herring.
Oh, the red herring.
And Arwell was the recluse. So you got a yes on Arwell as well.
Nash was poisoned day 1.
Nash was poisoned day 1. Good poisoning. We got Nash, and then we had an Undertaker poison. I think Meredith was poisoned a couple nights.
Really good.
And do you know why I picked Nashable? Because that was my 300th game according to the app, and I tried to pick whoever I thought has probably played the most games on the in the town square, and I picked Nashable.
Snipe! Great snipe.
All right, we're gonna go to a little break. I have a fun script for you all for the next game. We'll see you in a bit, chat. This one? Yes. Wait, can y'all talk just so we can make sure we can hear town?
Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
We're all
okay.
talking
Wonderful.
so you can hear town.
All right, we're back. We're running a script I made last night. It's called Evil Buffet. I put all the most powerful good players that can be confirmed or whatever onto the script. And then I added this rule, which is on the first night, evil players may conference and choose a character of their assigned character type to become. Evil may not choose two of the same role. Pit Hag is banned. Summoner and Marionette cannot be chosen. I don't know why I put that into 2 different sentences. But so basically, it's this set of very powerful townsfolk, and then it's Whale Buffet for the evil team.
I guess Lord of Typhon can't get chosen either.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
It's just pointless.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go make it back. See y'all in a bit. All right, so I only have to pick the good team because the demon will be, sort this. It'll be a minion and a demon and 2. And then what's this? I'm putting all the hardest characters to deal with. So it'll be Golem. And then we'll do just the most insanely difficult ones to deal with. Night Watchman, the ones you wouldn't want to play against if you were evil. Just the absolute roughest good team. Look at this team: Grandmother, Empath, Lycanthrope, Night Watchman, Professor, Banshee, Golem. Horrible. But the evil team is going to get to talk, and they're going to get to there's no exorcist. Believe me, Clockmaker is so strong. There is no cannibal, and there is no I don't think I want Actually, I'm going to leave off Lycanthrope. Should I? Nah, I'll leave it on. This is a challenge for the evil team. And we'll go artist here. Exorcist, Cannibal, Artist. Do we have enough? We've got 11. There we go. Arwell, Meredith, Barry again. Barry is the demon. So I'm going to bring Barry, Meredith, and Arwell into a chat. And they're going to, as a team, decide what they want to be. I won't tell them the bluffs. Meanwhile, oof. Wait, what outsiders do I have? There's one outsider. That is the Golem. Yeah, this is going to be really rough. The grandmother's going to see the Night Watchman. Where's my little grandmother's? Oh, grandchild. Okay. Lycanthropes later. Wait, what's this? There's a faux pas thing, right? One player registers as evil. Let's make it. Wow, this is cool. They can all be confirmed. We'll make it Mara because Mara could register as the spy. I mean, not register, but they might think that Mara's the spy. Empath is later. Night Watchman will be later. The Banshee's later. The Golem's later. Dreamer's later. Professor is. Yeah, that'd be incredible. All right, everybody. Everyone should have a role. Good luck to the evil team. This town is stacked. Everybody go to sleep.
I look forward to everyone accusing everyone of being a boffin demon.
Hello, let me bring in your team.
No. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Hello. It's the evil team. So I'm bringing you in. I'll just let you know you are up against a very strong roster of roles. And so you can have a little discussion on how you like to play it, and then I'll give Barry the bluffs afterwards. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
Barry's the demon.
I am indeed.
Yep.
Does everyone have
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been an Al-Hadikia, so I kind of just want to be an Al-Hadikia.
Sure. Interesting. So my thought was that it might make the most sense, since there's so much confirmation, for both of us minions, to just be outed evils, like an assassin or a goblin.
I'm gonna be Scarlet Woman, and if I catch the demon head, I'll just bring Barry back to life.
Oh, Scarlet Woman would be great with an Al-Hadikia, because
Yeah.
then if I risk...
I'll go Scarlet Woman.
Let's do
Okay,
that.
so Arwell will go Scarlet Woman. Oh my gosh, I have to scroll through so many pages. Let's see.
Okay.
You can actually
being an outed
you can actually type in the search
Oh, I could
box.
type it. Yeah.
Very useful on the
Wait, did I miss
sorry.
it? Oh, there it is.
Meredith.
Got it.
Meredith could be the Boom Dandy. I don't think we've had a Boom Dandy on this stream.
Oh, I'm down for a boom dandy. So my idea, everyone hates my idea. It's okay.
What was the other one? I think the thing is with them, because they're so powerful, we don't want to have two outed evils, because then it just narrows down the search for the demon.
Do you want to know the Grim, actually?
What's that?
Well, they're all kind of powerful.
You could go Spy or Widow.
Or a Mezephiles.
Barry, do you want to go Al-Hadikia?
Yeah, I'm kind of inclined to. I just have never been one, and I think it'd be fun, particularly for Scarlet Woman.
I say that I think if I'm Boom Dandy, I think that's really fun. That way we give them less time.
Yeah.
Right? We'll talk on them.
Let's do that. Why not?
Okay, so I have Barry as the Al-Hadikia, Meredith as the Boom Dandy, and Arwell as the Scarlet Woman.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Barry, if you could stick around, I'll give you the bluffs.
Cool. Thank you. Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
This will be a quick game no matter what.
Yeah.
Your bluffs are Artist, Cannibal, Exorcist.
Hang on. I've got... oh, yeah, hang on. Artist, Cannibal, Exorcist. Artist, Cannibal, Exorcist. Cool. Thank you.
Okay, good luck. All right, now to the regular first night things. The minion info has been given. The demon info has been given. The empath is going to get a 0. Hello.
Hi.
I'm here to tell you that you got a 1.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good luck. Hello.
Hello.
I'm here to tell you that your grandchild is Nashable.
Wow.
And you do learn the character, right? Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Nashable is the Night Watchman.
Ooh. Okay. Nice. Love it. Thanks.
Hello.
Hello. Just letting you know that I might take a little pause and think about what I'm going to give you.
100%.
Based on your pick, so I might take it and then come back to you.
I will read absolutely nothing into that.
Okay.
There's a lot going on in the script. So that
who would
makes
you
a lot
like
of
to
sense.
look at?
I would love to. My brain is telling me that it'd be good to confirm Arwell and Raj, but my heart is telling me that even if I did, they would lie to me tomorrow. So I will pick Brandon, and hopefully get his help figuring out this game.
Okay, cool. Let me get back to you in a sec.
Cool.
Okay, Brandon is the Golem. What about Golem Mezephiles? Right? There's nothing impairing the info. Yes. We have to think about something that Brandon would pick. Barry did get bluffs. Barry got Artist, Cannibal. I just didn't want to give them also the minions, although this might be really tough for them. Do I want to give Mezephiles? I wish I could like ask Brandon, like, what minion would you have picked? Because there is an element here where if you know your players well enough, you can be like, they would never pick this. Golem or Witch? Witch is not bad either. Golem or Witch? I'm gonna go Mez. I like this idea. Hello.
Just so you know, everyone's talking about fucking a couch. How are you doing?
The JD Vance Chronicles.
Absolutely.
Welcome back. I'm here to tell you that you see Brandon as either the Golem or the Mezephiles.
I'm happy with either of those. Thank you.
Okay. Finally, let's ask thee. Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to use your ability?
Yeah, why not? This will be fun. And let's go ahead and pick Meredith.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
I wanted to let you know that Nashable is the Night Watchman.
You picked me?
Yep.
Hilarious. Thank you.
All right, good luck. Damn. Okay, so is it even worth having the character sheet out for this? I'll scroll up to the top so y'all can see that. The only thing I need to think about is what if Boom Dandy happens to go off, like who are 3. If the Boom Dandy dies, we have to keep Barrier alive, and so okay. I'm just thinking like who are the 3 most sus people. All right, cool. That's something for us to think about.
Okay. The Aris?
Good morning, town. I've been killed yet again. Please figure out what's going on. You all have wonderful, wonderful characters. Go do it. Good luck.
No one's going to want a hard claim.
Yeah, I'll hard claim.
I'll hard claim Barry.
I'm
too bad, not too bad. Did you wake up last night?
No.
No?
No. Do you see people who wake up?
Yeah, so I had you down as I signed the Dreamer,
Okay.
and I saw you as either the Boffin or the Exorcist.
Okay, I am neither of those things.
Okay, so we might be in a Vortex scheme then.
Okay, yeah. Cool. I'm the Virgin.
Oh, very cool. Well, yeah, well, I don't mind nominating you today.
Okay, sounds groovy.
Cool.
Hey, not a good dreamer. Find me someone better.
Okay. Are you an outsider?
No.
Okay. Then I think there's only a couple of things you could be.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What are you?
I'm the dreamer.
Ooh, okay, nice.
I drowned Brandon, and I would love to talk to him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Me?
Yeah.
You can. I might pick you in retaliation.
Well, are you the Golem? Or are you the Moonchild? Okay.
Yeah, it'd be the Moonchild.
If you're the Golem, using it and then me just killing you at night's pretty great for us.
I'm not the Golem.
Could you pretend to be?
Oh, I'm the Golem.
Okay, all right. So whenever you use it, I'll kill you that night.
Right, okay.
If you're the gambler, gamble me as the Exorcist.
Okay.
If you're not the gambler, then I'm not the Exorcist and you heard nothing.
Okay, great.
Cool. Thanks.
I feel like king crab legs are kind of evil food.
Okay.
If you had an evil buffet, what we'd eat there. Whatever they'd eat like the Capitol and the Hunger Games. Chris always tunes in when I'm talking game and strategy, baby.
This is great.
This is what happens with the Bratz gang.
Yeah, I'm either the gambler, the artist, or the banshee.
Are you actually the Banshee? Because I'm the lycanthrope and I can kill you.
Nope.
Okay.
You can kill me. My role is not useful.
Okay.
Are you really the Lycan?
I'm really the Lycan.
Yeah, target me. See what happens.
See what happens. Okay.
Yeah. I
Nominate once if they're good.
Yeah. All right. So we kill you or we don't kill you.
I love that plan. Yeah, one of the two.
I've claimed Artis Rexus to Adam. Adam has told me that he's either the professor or the Moonchild, so we should kill him so he can confirm someone, or we shouldn't kill him so he can confirm someone.
Yeah.
This, hang on. Obviously, this is going to be the professor game where the demon has gone Shabaloth as well.
Yeah, I'll give you this for free. If I'm the demon, I went Shabaloth.
Yeah, cool. All right, I'm going to put you down at Shabaloth for the moment.
Nope. We're left alone.
Yo, this is Jay.
So embarrassing, man.
So embarrassing. You really wanted to come to me day one. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't know how you or Distan could have pinged each other before I pinged you. I don't think it's possible. So I think that was a choice that you made.
Yes, it was, because I rolled a 12-sided die and landed on 8. So I went straight to Distan.
I don't like that.
What? I'm happy to tell you. You'll be the third person I tell. I'm a golem.
Okay, that's what I dreamt you as. But do you have it's either that or it's a Mizephiles. So do you have a word for me?
No.
Okay, so I'm just going to put you down as Golem, which is what I dreamt you as.
I already have someone to possibly hit too, but
cool.
We'll see.
Right. Okay. Let's D whatever roll D10.
D12.
You rolled a D12. It's only 11 person again.
I know. I just re-roll 1s and 12s.
But you're not going to talk to yourself. Just roll a D10. That's inefficient.
I wish Beardy was here to clip this, because this is the best content so far.
I could have done that, but I wasn't thinking. It's fucking midnight, Mara. Calm down.
Whoa, what are you?
What do you mean, what am I?
Samantha's fine.
Yeah.
If I am very sorry, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries.
Welcome back, everybody. Feel free to do whatever. Nashable has a hand up, then Samantha.
I have a nomination. So if anyone says that.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'll nominate Meredith.
Okay, tell us why.
Meredith was fibbing about her role, and I should be dead.
Meredith?
Yeah, I'm the virgin. I don't know why Nashville isn't dead. That's messed up.
Okay. 6 votes is required here.
I'm the Night Watchman that pinged Meredith and she did not receive it. We cannot both be poisoned.
Yeah, but you could be the
6 is enough.
I checked the script as I was speaking.
Nope.
There could be Pucker. But I don't know.
I mean, there could be literally any number of thousands of options.
Can I nominate Distan, please? Sorry.
Marjoy nominates Distan. Tell us why.
Apologies, Sam. I just don't know. Hi, Distan. We didn't talk today. How are you doing? How do you feel about dying in this game?
The Mara special.
How do you feel about dying?
I was trying to talk to you, Mara, because of all the people here, I trust you absolutely the most, because you rapped about Shakespeare the entire time that the evil team would have been chatting. So,
I went off and did stuff while I was doing that. I'm just very good at timing.
In my eyes, I put a good token down. So, but yeah,
that's great for me.
No
I could be
other than that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anything else to add?
I've been in games before where Mara plays like a pre-recorded monologue.
Yeah.
Well, if that's
Mara
the case, then
Mara uses AI.
She can have the Mara win then. If that's the case.
Okay. You need 6 votes to tie, 7 to execute.
I don't think Meredith. I don't think Meredith or Nash are lying. I think we should.
Me neither.
Mara, just for the integrity of the game, what is today's date?
Today's date is the 18th of June, 2025.
So we'd be living in a world where Nashable was poisoned?
Yes.
Or lying?
No, Meredith would have to be poisoned in that world.
No, to not get the Night Watchman ping, though, because Nashable said they sent the Night Watchman ping to Meredith, and they didn't.
Oh, no, because Meredith also has to be poisoned.
Why?
Yeah, that's what's impossible.
Yeah,
because Meredith is a virgin.
Yeah.
Or Meredith.
I mean, there could be an assumption. There could be an Odashi.
Yeah, they could be both poisoned.
I'm happy to leave this then.
Yeah, I don't think this.
Any other nominations? I'll count from 10.
The permutations of like boffins and puckers and Nodashis and widows are.
Let's see. Arwell.
Meredith could also be a mutant, and that's fine.
Nominates Raj. Tell us why.
Yeah.
I can't remember my accusation, but I'm pretty sure Raj is. Oh yeah, I remember it now. He claimed my role, and we know what we say about double claims. They get stitches.
I can believe this.
Raj?
I've only claimed the truth, Arwell. So if you actually think we're in a double claim, we need to kill you.
Okay. Let's see. 6 votes to tie, 7 to execute.
Thing is, I can see Raj claiming Arwell's role and not being evil, but also I'm gonna vote.
What would be really funny is if Barry chose Poisoner and then poisoned me again night 1.
What if Meredith's chosen Boom Dandy and is lying about you, Nash?
Hello.
This might be too much, but let's pretend I'm the artist.
Sure.
Are both Meredith and Nashable poisoned?
Yes, and you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, I have to think about who am I keeping.
Left alive. It's
one of them is me.
All right, I'm going to count from 10. 10. 5.
Meredith, how come you didn't want to lift?
4.
I mean, this is useless. I've done
3.
everything I do. Everyone else is more important than me.
2.
I'm going to nominate Arwell.
Let's see. Raj nominates Arwell. Tell us why.
If Meredith is an outsider, then Arwell is evil.
Arwell's not evil.
Arwell.
Yeah, I've told a lot of people my role. I'm the Virgin. I think Meredith just is the mutant. Oh no, I'm not the Virgin. Please don't execute me.
Okay.
Arwell could be evil, but he's not a demon.
6 votes to tie, 7 to execute. Oh. Did somebody's... Wait, we might have to rerun it because I got glitched out in the middle.
I got glitched too.
All right.
I only got 1 vote.
Sorry, I disconnected in the middle of that. I don't know if anyone else
okay,
did.
so you didn't see how many votes there was. Okay.
Yeah. So I just wasn't sure if people. We're gonna run it one more time.
Okay. It was 3, but we can try again.
Here's your chance to vote on Arwell.
Yeah, I want to make sure that everyone got a chance to vote.
I love watching back the game on our stream last week. There's a part where Memeing is voting and I do like actually we'll redo the vote and Arwell goes, oh maybe you had your hand up before, maybe like yeah I did. Yeah, and has to vote on his fellow evil player. It's very funny.
I'm gonna go from 10. 10.
Before Chris ends the day, a quick question for Town. What's the word? I'm trying to remember the name of the word. It's like a word for like very small human or human-like creature. Anyone know what that is?
5.
Child.
4.
Homunculus.
Well, thank you, Barry. Thank you.
3.
That was it. I remember that.
Oh,
Thank
dang.
you.
2.
I like how we all went for child over homunculus.
Yeah.
All right, Meredith, you were brought to New York City where the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was set. And you are executed and you die. And so does Samantha. And so does Diston.
Fuck.
And so does Nashville.
Yeah.
And so does Adam. And so does
good.
Brandon. And so does Mara Joy. And let's see.
Kill me, please. Kill me.
We'll say so does Vi.
I think Raj is the demon.
Arwell's not the demon. He's my grandmother.
I think it's Arwell.
Arwell is not your grandmother. I am
the
Nashable's
grandmother. I'm the grandmother. I saw Mara Joy as the dreamer.
I am Nashable's grandmother.
Well, in that case, Arwell's a spy, and it's fine.
I think Raj is the demon.
I am not the demon.
I'm not the demon.
I'm the exorcist. I don't know anything. So.
What are you, Barry?
I'm the exorcist. I don't know.
Raj, it can't be based on your.
All right, everybody. I'm going to click this thingy now. Does this have a countdown built into it?
It does.
No.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
It's got
Raj
51, but
trying
not a
to
10.
prevent the boom dandy from going off. I think it has to be Raj.
What? Why would I prevent the Boom Dandy from going? I'm the lycanthrope. Samantha's evil. Arwell's
Okay,
evil.
just a reminder that the
I'm
player
not
with the
evil.
most,
Barry may also be
you're pointing to the person you want to die.
Yeah,
Just
the player you think is the demon.
Yep. Here we go.
They have to be
Does anyone
alive,
have
yeah?
anything?
What
Is
if
there a
it's on
grandmother?
Bull?
Your choices are Arwell, Barry, or Rod. You can pick someone else, I guess. Anyway.
If it was Zombull, there'd only
Arwell-
be 2 players alive.
Arwell's gonna double claim.
Wait, that's
the
not true.
good player.
But if it's Zombull, it's fine. The game doesn't end.
All right. Raj has been chosen.
Definitely not Raj, right?
Raj is executed or dies or whatever, and the game is over.
Yeah.
Congrats to the evil team. I guess the script isn't that hard for the evil team.
A very low player.
That was my fault. I should have yelled out that I was an empath with a 1. I don't know why I didn't.
No!
That's crazy, Destin. That's
I do. You know what? I do think we should play this again on stream sometime because I think this is a fun idea. But
That's crazy.
But also, chat was 100% on board with a Boom Dandy day one. They
Of
were
course
they
they
were
were.
begging it to happen. So Meredith was your Boom Dandy, of course. Let's see. We had Samantha, your grandmother, who saw Nashable, the Night Watchman, who did give a ping to Meredith, who lied about it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then we had Distin the Empath with a 1. Okay, back to that. Adam was your
So funny you
Banshee.
didn't say that.
Check out this town we had. We had Brandon the Golem. We had Mara
Yeah.
Joy, who correctly dreamed Brandon the night before. We had Vi the Professor. And we had Raj the Lycanthrope.
Fucking hell.
And then we had Arwell the Scarlet Woman. And Barry the Alhadikia.
Sorry, Barry.
No, I'm delighted.
Wait.
I'm a total idiot. I should have known it wasn't Raj because again, who was talking about Shakespeare the entire first night? Raj, me, and Mara.
Mara, did I run something incorrectly?
No, not at all. I'm just wondering how Arrow knew what I was.
You said someone pinged you and you said I need to speak to someone specific. I was like, Mara's the dreamer. I'll just let grandmother.
Oh yeah, fair.
And then you told me Brandon was the golem, so I messaged Brandon hoping he'd nominate Adam because I knew Adam was the banshee.
Well done.
Arrow was my first chat, and I just hard trust fall.
What were the bluffs?
Why would you tell
let's
me?
see.
Adam?
The
I'm
bluffs
telling them
were
what we
artist, cannibal, and exorcist.
As soon as the Boom Dandy went off, I was like watching the stream and not playing the game at that point because I was suspicious of Barry. I even told Brandon, I was like, if you're gonna golem anyone, you should pick Barry. And I
You
just
told me
didn't say the
3
empath
rolls
one.
that weren't the empath and said, oh, maybe Barry, and I put you down as the empath, and I was waiting for you to say his name 3 times, and you didn't.
Absolutely wild that you didn't say Barry's name, but very funny.
Oh my! It's like I almost forgot myself.
Oh, by the way, I was totally picking myself as the
I was
Alhadikia
playing for
on
evil in that
first night.
game.
No, it's just funny. It's just plain for
Yeah.
fun.
Man. Okay. Well, it's a proof of concept script. It was just well played by the evil team. All right, that'll do it for this week. This is my last. I'm going.
Well,
I'm
then.
going. I gotta get ready. This is my day
Yeah.
off. And
Yeah,
plus,
yeah.
it's late in the UK.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week. I'll be back in Los Angeles next week. This is my last.
Los
week in
Angeles,
Portland.
ever heard of it?
Yeah. If you I have 5 shows left of Chris Grace as Scarlett Johansson here in Portland. The following weekend, I'll be at Washington, D.C. But also, I'll encourage everybody to subscribe to the new channel I just created, Noobs at the Game Table, where I'm talking about board games that aren't Below the Clock Tower.
On the clock.
And I would just reset my network setting. Hey, you know what? It's probably a good time to get out because it seems like the network's acting up. All right. So thank you so much, players. We'll say goodbye to you, and then I'll just
Thank you, Chris.
players. Goodbye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody. Good games.
See y'all later. Okay, everybody. I just wanted to give you a little update. Yes, I have a new channel called Noobs at the Game Table, where I'm talking about board games. I reviewed a little device yesterday that I got for how to pick up things off of a table, cards. And then I also wanted to say, because I promised a few people I would explain why. Wait, William, can you still hear me? Can people still hear me? I wanted to explain why I had bad internet last week, because it was very interesting to me as a software engineer, which is I'm at a hotel that I have to log in every 24 hours to the Wi-Fi. Every 24 hours it expires, and I have to type in the email and weekly password that it's a weekly password, but it expires every day. Annoying. So after doing a little bit of research last week, what happened was I had to go in and clear out some like cached I think it's called DHCP, like basically like a lease that I get from the router basically, or the whatever it is, whatever the authentication system is. Like I got a 24-hour lease, and this is what happens every time you do the little password thing. And for whatever reason, I was doing a correct login with an expired lease. So I would log in and then it would check to see if my 24-hour thing was valid, and it was like probably from like the day before or whatever. So I had a current login with a day old like timestamp of when it should expire. So that's what was happening. It was kept logging me into the network and then instantly being like, this is expired, disconnect this. And for whatever reason, it started exactly right before I tried to stream last week. Anyway, so technically it was interesting. I had to actually go into my Mac and do some like command line stuff that I Googled on like how to like clear out stuff. Then I also found out there's a website that I think is actually kind of interesting called it's called Never SSL. I don't think this is necessarily like what happened, but it was very interesting. There's a oh wait, am I about to break my connection? Wait, hold on, stop. Anyway, there's a thing called Never SSL where you can basically force like sometimes you get logged into a wait, is my stream still going? I just closed Google Chrome. Yeah, it's still going. So there is a thing that is like sometimes you get logged into a portal like that, and for whatever reason you just get blank pages, and it's because of some like mismatch between you trying to go through the secure version of a website and it's like keeping something old, right? So you can go to this website called neverssl.com that always goes around that. And so it's a way to like sometimes you just need to like re-log in, and sometimes the system thinks you're logged in but there's a problem with it, right? I don't know. I have done a lot of computer stuff in my life, and now it's funny because I used to, I think, try to talk very technically about these things, and now I think if you've done enough to stuff, it's just like something about it just feels wrong. You're just like, I don't know what this is, but I feel like it's this, and I think then you end up sometimes getting the right answer, and also I think that's what I think those are the things that are like things about experience and intuition that you get being in a field for a very long time. Like I'm not up to date with like the latest technology in terms of programming or web development. But there are times when you're just like, yeah, this just feels like the like in the configuration package there's something just mislabeled or something. You know, and you don't really know why you think that. And then you go look and sometimes it's there. Just like when I was trying to set up the JSON for both of these scripts today, I had to like fiddle with JSON to get them into the system, and like I got a huge error message that was, we are expecting a parameter on line 20 blah blah blah, and you like look at it and you're like, that's not where it is. It's not. It's that somewhere there's two commas right after each other. Yeah, essentially I just maybe that's why I like Clock Tower. I can just vaguely build worlds. Okay, I think I'm gonna get going, but please check out the new channel. Also, I did a little feature on a game. Wait, let me show you this game. I'll give you this little preview because this is what I'm releasing on Friday. A solo playthrough of this game that's very enjoyable. Solo. It's called, well, I'll show you this. It's called, oh, it's backwards. It's called Numbsters by Milan Zivkovic. Wait, can I do this? Now, is it the right way? Huzzah! This game is very fun. I'll just give you this little walkthrough and then we'll get going. You have cards. You hold the cards in your hand. Shuffle them up. These cards are all like crazy little creatures. Oop. Turn them up to the correct way up with a number. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Okay, so I've got all these cards. My shirt says Houston. Gay. Okay, so you're trying to get all of these cards to be eaten by the number 8 card, which is called the mouth. So you hold them like that. The 8 card is the mouth. Whenever you have, or I'll show it like this. Whenever you've got a card above or below the 8, like the 2 and the 6 here, when they're sequential, the smaller number can eat the larger one. Before that, you can move a card or swap a card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the 7 here. So now I have the 6 and the 7. And the 6 is going to eat the 7. So I discard that. And then I can draw a new card that goes at the top of the stack, as they say. The new card is that, the 12. And that says even numbster eats bigger even numbster. So that there's always the basic rule of 2 sequential numbers and the smaller one eats the largest one. Or you can use the special eating rule, which is the top card. Even numbster eats bigger. I could use it right here. The even numbster, the 2, can eat the larger one, the 6. And then if you use the special rule, you have to move that card you used all the way to the bottom. And then you draw another card to go at the top. So your goal is to get rid of all the cards without the 8 ever getting to the top of the stack, because you don't want that. So basically it becomes a kind of a little bit of a puzzle, because you run out of options as you get lower in the cards. And so it's like you try to like pick off sequential ones so that like the highest number is 18 and the lowest is 1. So you are trying to be like, let me kill the 18, let me kill the 1, so that the ends of the chain are gradually eaten up. But eventually you run out of options. Like I could swap the 8 and 11 here. Let's do that. Oops. Swap the 8. You can also lay these out. But let's swap the 8 and 11. So the 8 and 11 are next to each other. Now I'll eat the 2. And so on and so forth. But you end up being in weird situations like this, where it's like, I've only got these 4 cards. And you look at all the rules that they have and like, yeah. Anyway, fun little solo diversion that takes about 9 minutes total. And then you get frustrated and you do it again. Anyway, that's Numbsters. I'd have a full playthrough of it coming out on Friday at Noobs at the Game Table. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm happy to be back in LA next week, and we'll have a full stream at my house as normal. And then I'll talk to you later. Yes, this is a single player solo game. Goodbye.